Hey, what's up, guys? Mr. Joshua with another custom model kit reveal. And this morning, I would like to show off to you guys my custom 900 pumper fire truck engine 132-inch scale. I picked up this dude for about $10 about a month and a half, 2 months ago off of eBay. Got him off the bid, which was pretty cheap. Now, usually these little fire trucks here go for about 20 bucks, but luckily for me, I got it at a pretty cheap price. And so originally, I wanted this guy to be kind of a different other. I wanted him to look different from other fire trucks. Um, so what I did was I originally painted this dude in off white with purple metallic flakes, and as soon as I put the clear coat on, this is actually the first time it's actually happened to me, but as soon as I put the clear coat on here, everything just started to crack like really bad. It pissed me off. Pissed me off to the point where I just took the whole entire model kit and threw it back in the box, and I was like, "Nah, fuck you, I'm done." And luckily, I came back to it over the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, so I had about a 4 day weekend, which is pretty cool. So I came back to it, and I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, either I could do something with this, or I can, customize it. And so I was sitting there watching Mad Max, and I was like, wait a minute, I can turn this to a fucking Mad Max vehicle. And so essentially, that's what I did. I wanted this vehicle to look like a post-apocalyptic vehicle as much as possible, with the parts that I have and with the parts that I have, and that's essentially what I did. With me, besides doing model kits, I do Gundam action figures. And so starting off, sorry about my camera. My camera is a piece of shit phone. But starting off with the machine guns. These machine guns actually came from a resin cast that I did for my Gundams, and I have a bunch of these in stock. And so I thought these two machine guns would actually, go pretty good on the vehicle. Pretty good skill, if I do say so myself. And then over here on the brush guard, that's just basically made out of just fenders and stuff that I had left over from my rat rods. And then over here on the sides, no little covers right here to protect the driver and the passenger from getting shot at, just in case their truck comes up and tries to shoot them. They won't be able to get them. Those actually came from Brought Rod too that I never used. Those are just used parts. And over here in the I want to call this like the bird's nest area. This is where you have like two gunners hiding behind these two rotted pieces of metal, shooting people who are coming up to them. Those were originally rat rod hoods I never used. So what I did yesterday with them is I took a heating tool and I took a Dremel and I just really mashed them all up and everything. I just really wanted these two to look like two big giant pieces of just rotted metal. And it worked out pretty well. And down here we have the muffler, sticking out from the side. I'm not really too familiar where the mufflers would go on a fire truck. As a matter of fact, I don't know if they have mufflers or not. But either way, I attached them on the outside just to give them that cool, Mad Max apocalyptic look. And what's really cool is that you have the muffler coming inside of the back fender, and it comes right up into a smokestack, which is pretty cool. And then what I also did was I riddled the whole entire vehicle with little spikes. Got spikes on the tires. Got these big giant rotted looking spikes on there, just all over the place. And the cool thing about these tires are actual resin cast. What I did is with my other model kits, I have a custom Bel Air that came with like 3 sets of rims, and it came with these right here. These rims were pretty cool looking. I really liked them. And so what I did was I always wanted to have an extra set of those rims laying around just in case I used original copies. So what I did was I just resin casted them, and that's what you see here. They're just chromed out and painted and filthy, and they go pretty well with the vehicle. I think so. Then the back over here, I installed this big giant slab of iron or metal or whatever the hell it is. I took that off of a old Rock'em Sock'em Robots that I had as a kid, and looks pretty cool actually. Except for that hole, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. And then over here, on the other side, have a little bit of rotting going around. And you got some pretty cool blood splatter all over the place. And it looks like he might have ran somebody over, which is pretty cool. And then I left the big giant tube things on there, like who knows, maybe this guy goes off and does like oil runs or something, Sorry about my voice. I'm kind of losing my voice here. Pretty shitty, but whatever. And then right up here, I just want to give you guys a nice clear close-up as much as possible. Which is pretty cool. It's sexy. You got some more blood splatter all over the place and more spikes. And what's really cool on the inside here is I have 2 seats. Now both of those are supposed to man the machine guns. Unfortunately, they don't really have any protection. If somebody ever comes up and tries to shoot them, they're probably going to end up being dead. Sucks for them, but whatever. And what's really cool on the inside is that in the passenger seat, I actually just glued in an old-fashioned axe in there. Like, if somebody does try to get in, the driver could like easily stand up and just bash the shit out of them with his axe. Pretty cool stuff. I like it. And he's all rusted and filthy. And just for shits and giggles, he has a really cool looking trophy there. And back in here, I have some just random parts they might have found like on their journey or whatever it is they do. And you got some wire, another axe, fire extinguisher, big giant toolbox. And then for the front of it, the front is actually my favorite because it actually screams Mad Max to me the most. And you have a cracked and broken windshield. And then even on the inside of the mask there, it actually has like a face with sharp teeth and everything. I wanted to make the front look intimidating as possible, Yeah, so he has blood splatter all over the place and such, which is pretty cool. But again, sorry about my voice. It's pretty dry out here. But other than that, that's pretty much it. This is my very first Mad Max vehicle that I've done, and overall, I think I did a pretty good job. Anyways, if you guys like what you see, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for some more custom videos. Thanks, and happy Monday.